with Happy Friday Eve.
I was so ready. Happy Friday Eve. It is Thursday. Surprise. We're early.
I was trying to refresh and see what we're doing. We're not there yet.
Yeah,
so.
we are early. I'm not early for many things, but we're early for our mom show. It's
never
Thursday.
Early. Alice can
No.
Oh, there we are.
Okay, we're on.
Yeah.
No.
Hi. Happy Friday Eve.
Yes, and happy day after Valentine's Day, which I got to see you on Valentine's Day. That was fun.
That's so good.
How was your Valentine's Day?
You know, I felt like with the boxes and the Valentines and things, and I feel like we celebrate Valentine's for like a week or two prior, and then it's like by time and even I kind of felt like a bad mom, but then I was like, you know what? I'm a good mom. I spent
You're a great mom.
2 weeks before getting all this ready because my son was like, he goes, not to be like mean, but did you get us a present for Valentine's? And I was like,
not to be mean.
Nope. And I was like, but then my parents saved the day because they pick up, Boogie yesterday, and they of course brought Valentine's. So I was like, they brought him, a box of chocolates. And, but I had done the donuts and I'm like,
yes,
we did gifts.
Yes,
and it's not Christmas.
Yes, well, that is much sweeter approach to asking you because Lane started telling me like 2 weeks ago different ideas he would like for Valentine's Day or Easter. And I'm like, listen, Easter is not about you getting presents.
We already are going on the presents for Easter.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole room renovation. I'm like,
yeah.
We don't just get presents to get presents.
No, that is especially on Easter. That is not what Easter is about. Okay. So Valentine's Day, we, okay, I'm kind of like this with birthdays too. Yeah. I like when their actual birthdays come first. You do the celebrating, and then the party is after.
Yeah.
Because once you do the hoopla of the party and everything, it's like, we still got to do, which... Yeah. Not to be complaining. I love having children. I love celebrating them. But so I do understand feeling that with Valentine's Day. We did decide as PTA and with the principals and superintendent that next year we're going to do parties on party days.
Perfect.
So Valentine's party will hopefully, if we stick with this, will be on Valentine's Day because
I like that.
Yeah, then it's just one day of Valentine's and... Yeah, because it was kind of funny. And we had our Valentine dance on Friday, which was awesome.
Yeah. How'd it go?
It felt like Valentine's was February 9th this year.
I agree.
But
so we had a basketball game last night, so we did that. Did you guys do anything like dinner?
Well, then Lane had a basketball game.
Oh, yeah.
So we basketballed all night, and they were playing in the championship game, which was good, of their conference tournament.
Nice.
But the game before us kept going into more overtimes.
Yeah.
Which this is the mom show. We talk about parenting. This morning, it was a late night, and Gavin needs his sleep. The second grader needs his sleep, and he was getting ready for school. He would be in tears about. He didn't even know what he was in tears about. So I literally let him get back in bed, and he slept for another hour and a half, and then I just took him to school at like 10:30.
Oh, I like that.
I'm like, you have to do. You just have. You know what's best. Yeah, I'm not going to send him to school crying. But those are mom decisions that I'm like.
That's a good decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So, but yes, we did a lot of basketball, and then we did get them. I know Valentine's Day is not about presents, but the Chiefs won the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
We got them Super Bowl jerseys
Ooh,
for Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's fun.
So
I kind of dropped the ball.
You did not drop the ball.
I kept thinking like the morning, like I even went to the grocery store like the night before with Xander. So I was like, I don't want to get him. I want it to be a surprise. I'll run back out later, but then that never happened. So it's fine. I'm not worried about it. I stand behind all of the other things I've done and gotten, and it's all good. Because we celebrated half birthday last week. Yeah, I'm like we celebrated.
Oh yeah.
We're good.
Yeah. We have shown you our love every day.
But because what is today's Thursday and we just won the Super Bowl.
Praise Lord. I love that you said we just won the Super Bowl. How amazing. That game was stressful. Did you guys watch the whole game?
Watched the whole thing. I mean, it was so good. Such a good game.
Yeah.
So exciting.
So good. We started something new. We hung out with some friends and this would probably not fly with the germaphobes, but maybe there were no germaphobes in the room because there were a lot of us. Yeah. But we did like a rally cookie. There was like these Chiefs sugar cookies. They were like, and it wasn't like a ton of people, and we're all pretty close. And I'm not a germaphobe, but it was like, here, everybody's got to take a bite of the cookie. And Brian was going around with the cookie, and everybody took like a little nibble off the cookie. So then it got us to overtime, and then of course we had to do another one. So I was like, is this going to be a new thing? We did a rally cookie.
Whoa.
A rally sugar. I mean, we've bonded. You know, they say you bond over like experiences like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, for real. That was exciting. I could not. I didn't stick. I was trying to get the boys to bed right after, and like didn't. I think I saw. I did not see any of like the post game like
interviews and stuff,
and Jason and him.
Oh, we didn't either. We were driving home.
Okay.
We saw some post game interviews after we got home, which I love that part.
I do too. About Taylor being grossed out by him celebrating or something.
Oh,
like, apparently he was like barbaric. I'm like, yeah, he just won the Super Bowl and he's Travis Kelce.
And I mean, a good indicator of the future is looking at the past. Yeah. I feel like if you look at probably his past celebrations, they looked similar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
but at least he's being himself.
Her face is like, you know.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know.
I was like, because then the thing on the radio was just like, I was driving to work today. I was like, name something your spouse does that like grosses you out, like, you know, maybe at first it was I have so many of this, like a endearment, like there are so many, like Noah has so many idiosyncrasies, like he just has funny things, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so my husband, but like at a certain point it turns like, super annoying, where you're like, but yes. I can't even think of one, but he just has a lot of those things. So we're like, when we first got married, like he used to have me like pop his back all the time or walk on his back like I was a chiropractor, which I am not. I have no clue. And I'm like, I'm going to break your back. And I always thought it was cute when we were dating. And then after a while, I was like, this is so annoying.
You're like, actually, let's find you a chiropractor.
And it like hurts. Like when the one that I have to squeeze his back and like pop it, it like hurts me.
Yeah. You're like, I don't need worked out right now.
I'm like, I'm squeezing you so hard to get, the man with his back is not.
That's funny. One of our PTA girls, no, you're fine, she's a huge Taylor Swift fan, and so I texted her. I was like, can you believe Taylor won the Super Bowl in her rookie season?
So true.
Because we are like Chiefs fans. So did Noah cheer for the Chiefs? No. Yes or no?
No, he was going for the 49ers.
What is up with all these local haters?
Convinced my offspring to also follow this. I was the only one in the house that was going for the Chiefs. I was annoying because I was like, every play I was like, yes, get it, go, you know, and like I'm voicing my happiness over every good play, and I could just tell we were not united in that house that night.
Everybody that I know, and there are a lot of them, surprisingly, that are not Chiefs fans that live here.
Yes.
We're all rooting against them. I'm like, seriously?
I know.
I don't know what I would do if I were in their shoes, but I was surprised. So it made it even more rewarding to win.
It was good. And, you know, my question now, I know not to be like too Taylory, but like, does he now go to her concerts and go on tour with her? Because she was kind of supportive of him. Right?
I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I don't really care. I feel bad. I'm like, whatever happens. Okay. I don't even care. We'll just appreciate it for what.
Okay.
It made it an interesting season for sure.
It did. Well,
I don't know, and I don't mean that mean. I just honestly, I don't follow it. I don't really care.
Okay, well, you're a true Chiefs fan, so
I love the Chiefs.
Me not being a true Chiefs fan, I guess I was at one point in my life, but like it adds a lot of flavor for me, and it makes it more exciting. I mean, not that like honestly, I could go back to being a Chiefs fan fair and square, but I feel like we're getting even deeper into Washington Commanders because like my kids are now planning the rooms and decorating the rooms, and it's
so
like
fun. I love that.
Fun? Like fun/scary, the influence that the father has on the children, on the boys. Like, is
but it's kind of cute.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah,
but also like I guess we're all
because that'll be their story forever to their kids and their grandkids. Like my dad was a huge Commanders.
So I am too because that's his story. Or his gramps, but still.
Yeah, no, we are Chiefs fans all the way. I love it.
I'm happy for you guys.
I grew up in Alabama, so it was more college football.
Oh, yeah.
And my dad's from Pennsylvania, so he's actually like Phillies and Penn State.
Okay.
So I grew up at Penn.
Or what is he?
I mean, any team from Pennsylvania.
Eagles? Okay.
Oh, Eagles for sure. Oh,
that's right. He's
football.
Okay, cool.
So anyways, so go Chiefs. That was a great, exciting weekend. Valentine's, the dance. The dance was so fun.
Okay.
It was a red carpet, sold out. It was a red carpet theme, and
How dressy were people?
It was all the entire spectrum. Okay. You could wear jeans and a heart sweatshirt, or There were some decked out, and the girls, oh my gosh. So it's kind of funny. These songs would come on. I don't really know.
Yeah.
I think it's like Olivia Rodrigo and this like all this like teenage like angst.
Yes.
And they were belting. Like they knew all the words, but it kind of reminded me. So I'll age myself. But when I was younger, I remember listening to Wilson Phillips.
Oh, yeah.
And knowing all the words. But like now when I hear those songs, I'm like, wow, those are some like deep like lyrics. Like they may have needed therapy, but I didn't know that. I was just like,
yeah, for sure. So
I think, I think like they don't really know what they're singing, but I was like, oh wow, this is some pent up like.
Yeah, those are.
But yes, but it was cute watching these. So there's 2 gyms. One gym is food, and we had a movie playing, and then the other gym was dancing, and it is loud in there. Yeah, the DJ is awesome. Aww. Yeah, he's awesome. We had a photo booth this year where she took photos, and then it printed out your 4 pictures of your family, and you got to take it home. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was in Skinner's Barbecue.
So good,
so good. They're so good.
Good job.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was so fun.
I donated to it, so
thank you. You did. You could have sold those tickets. They were going for like 3 times the. I'm just kidding. I don't know how many, but people were.
I was like, dang, no.
Because it's so hard. We hate to turn people away.
Yeah.
Never want to turn, especially a child, never want to turn anybody away. But we knew it was going to sell out, and we advertised that.
Yep. You did.
So,
good.
Yeah, we're going to do it again next year. It was awesome.
We're getting into like the happenings, the Booster-thon. I want to talk about it.
Yeah, fundraiser, Booster-thon.
Should we wait?
No, go for it.
Well,
it's been a big PTA week.
This year, it's a 5K practice. What are we doing?
No, it's a fun run. Just a fun run.
Okay.
So you can, no, last year was dance, like a dance party.
Yes.
This year's a fun run, and each building is deciding how they want that fun run to look like.
Okay,
and
that's fun.
and it's been fun too because it's Dude Perfect has joined with Booster-thon, so they're some of the prizes are like Dude Perfect keychains, actually a lot of the prizes are Dude Perfect themed, but so we hope that gets kids excited too. But yeah, we always have great support from the community. But yeah, it's just and the videos are like character videos.
Yeah.
So every day they're watching like a character video, and so yeah, it is good. I hope it goes
fundraiser
well.
Over here.
What you are.
And what is the goal this year?
25,000
is what we raised last year.
Yes. Well, we raised more than that. That's our goal.
25,000.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Yeah.
I told because Boogie was getting like, oh, I'm nervous, about fundraising. I said, don't worry.
No,
we got 2 parents over here. That's what we do because Noah, Daddy Noah also can raise some good money.
Yeah.
He used to raise a ton of money at the gym. Like we would have little fundraisers, and I mean, part of it was our clientele. They were very generous, and so they would always. But like Noah can ask anybody for money, and he is really good at it. So not like my son Noah, but my husband Noah. And I was like, you're good. But I was like, there's nothing like this is grandparents and family actually like this. They just can give and not have to do the whole
yes. We did magazines for a long time, and then we were like, okay, well, there's the internet, so you don't really need a magazine on your coffee table. So this has been a good switch for us, and the company is actually great to work with. They do everything, and they've
excited about our video we're going to record.
Oh yeah, hey,
so
that's awesome.
Yeah,
so
I can get him to do it.
So Booster-thon is happening. Yes, and the fun run is next Friday.
Okay.
So, okay, so before we get into our kid focused topic of the day, I thought I don't know, I was just feeling a little bit it's been a lot. Valentine's, the dance, the Booster-thon, just life in general, basketball. It's all coming to an Lane season's all coming to an end, so it's been a lot of basketball lately. But so I thought we could just do a fun Would You Rather Mom edition.
Yeah.
So this is just easy peasy.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one. Would you rather have Legos scattered all over your living room forever, or Cheerio dust stuck on the kitchen counters forever? They're not all terrible, but this one's terrible.
It's so terrible.
Well, because at first I didn't realize that they were both forever, because it just said Cheerio dust stuck on your kitchen counter forever, and I was like, oh, well, you could pick up the Legos. But then I was like, oh, they probably mean, would you rather always have Legos on the floor or always have Cheerio dust stuck to your counter? Ugh.
This is impossible, but you have to go with Cheerios because not only are you dealing with the Lego mess, you're dealing with injuries.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
Hurt so
Stepping
bad.
on those bare feet.
So Cheerios don't hurt. They're just annoying and it's gross. And
yeah.
I am particular about the countertop. I am.
Yeah, I know you are. I thought of you. That's why I picked that one. I'm surprised you picked that.
Legos just hurt so bad.
I know.
My feet are very sensitive.
I always try to think of like a sneaky way out of it. Like, could you scoot all the Legos to the side?
It's one or the other.
No, they're sprinkled and they have to stay sprinkled on the carpet.
So what do you pick?
Gosh, I don't know. I was thinking about moving them, but if they've got to stay, I don't want to dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going countertops also.
Oh.
And then I have to remind myself, like, this isn't for real. You just have to pick an answer. It's not really going to happen.
Go home and it's no. Well, you picked that, so that's fate.
Okay. The second one. Okay. So would you rather have your house guests, like people coming over to your house, see a filthy toilet or a filthy kitchen? I'll go first. You think about it.
Yeah.
I thought kitchen. For some reason, I think because a kitchen, like, it gets dirty day to day to day.
Yeah.
So everybody has throughout a portion of the day, everybody's kitchen is messy at some point. But like, I feel like a toilet says like, I haven't cleaned in a long time.
Is that what you think?
So that's okay.
It's dirty every.
Well, okay. So mine probably does too. But like,
no, I'm so
maybe that's how, you know how sometimes when I think about how people will judge me,
yes.
I'm like, is that how I judge people?
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
So if I went to their house, would I rather see their filthy kitchen or their filthy toilet?
Yep.
I guess it depends on if you have to use it.
True.
If you don't have to use it, I don't care if your toilet's filthy. But if I've got to use it,
I will.
Okay. What were you thinking?
In a million years, judge anyone for a dirty toilet.
Yeah.
Because this is one of the consistent
battles.
Not even argument, but like me voicing my unhappiness is the dirty toilet because I can't handle it. I mean, I have to handle it. This happens all the time. And so to me, I can't help that. So I would like be able to take myself out of that situation. Like,
okay.
These are my
That's
gross
true.
boys.
Yeah.
This is what they do. This is not me. I even have separated myself and I use a separate bathroom because my bathroom toilet is always clean. And so because like the kitchen, it's like I did the effort, I cleaned it, like I maintained that. I'd be prouder of that. I would not be embarrassed because that's what happens to me all the time.
That's true.
Sorry.
So no. It's interesting. Two different ways to think about it. I guess is your children's bathroom, is that your guest bathroom?
Yes.
Same.
Yep.
So I think that's why I was kind of like, ugh.
I know.
I feel like I clean that all the time because other people are going to see it.
I know.
Which is good. That's probably a good reason to keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
I will say, my boys are not terrible.
Yeah.
With the toilet.
I'm not talking about my boys.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Yep.
He doesn't get to use the guest bathroom, and I'm like, what? So yeah.
Okay, that is hilarious. Okay, yeah. So many different ways to think about it. Okay, next one. Would you rather? Okay, this one's funny. Would you rather? And I'm thinking like little kids. Would you still have? Xander is not that little. I mean, he's getting big. Would you rather experience your kid's temper tantrum in a busy library or church, or have them poop their pants while you're shopping at Target?
Tantrum all the way. Pooped pants are the worst.
Yeah, let's do library, not church. The library, strangers.
Ew, yeah.
No, I know.
I think at this point, you're either a judgy mom. I mean, it's no fun ever, but like it happens. So it's like, hopefully, I try to look at those people with like grace and be like, oh, it's okay. Like that has happened to me.
Oh, for sure.
I feel
for
bad.
sure.
Or like
for
I'm
sure.
always want to like offer like
for sure.
Like, they don't even know me. I'm a psycho, you know.
I did get to experience a benefit of somebody else's child pooping, which is a weird segue. You probably didn't learn this in journalism school.
Yeah.
So at the basketball game, Coach Davis, he is the assistant basketball coach for 7th and 8th grade, and they just had the most precious little baby. And they have like I don't know if she's 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And they're the most precious little girls. Anyways, the baby had a blowout.
Yeah.
And then mom needed to help. I just happened to be in there and I just washed my hands and she needed to help
get the diaper out.
Big sister go to the bathroom. She was like, could you hold her? And I was like, it was like my dream.
That is your dream.
Because like even in Target when I hear, when you hear that new baby cry, I'm like, I'll hold your baby while you shop. But that's weird.
Super weird.
But so I got to hold their baby because they ended up in the bathroom because of I didn't have to clean the diaper, but I was like, I will hold a baby.
Yeah.
A clean baby.
I know. I was like, did you hold the diaper?
So no. I offered to help her then when I first went in. She was in the middle of crisis chaos mode. You know, you got
That's next
toddler,
level.
baby
Yeah.
in the floor of a bathroom at a middle school. But those girls are precious.
Oh, that's so
I got,
cute.
and then people were walking in like, oh,
it's
healthy.
your
Yeah.
baby.
And I'm like, it's not mine. And she had to hold it. So anyways, I got to benefit from that
I always
experience.
want to be the savior mom that helps with
Oh,
the baby.
yeah. Because
I
you know, like
love
you
obsessed with
said,
babies.
and you know what it's like to be in that. Like, I remember that panicky moment, even when they would just cry when I was
Yes.
out, like,
At Target,
like
yeah.
new mom.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah.
I thought about that this weekend. I was at Target, and I was like, I can't believe I used to be in such fear because I was a new mom, and I didn't, you know, and if the baby cried, and I was like, wow, how far I've come, and maybe how, like, I just don't care anymore, because you can't.
Well, yeah,
you
no.
can't worry about it.
Yeah,
And,
they're going to be all right.
and you realize that other moms have empathy for you.
Yes.
Because, like, it's those moms that save you, like, because you're just like, oh, they understand, and it's that look that they give you, or I always try to be like, or I'm like, oh, my God. You know, like,
Yeah.
Can I hold your baby? But,
Yeah, like,
you know,
oh,
I did offer
yeah.
it one time, and
There needs to be like a
She was
section
like-
at Target, like, here's some recline rocking chairs. If you've got a free moment and you want to hold somebody's crying baby.
yeah, and you're willing.
This
to
is the
bring your
Target
baby over.
supervision,
Yeah,
the
they willingly
Target,
bring the
yeah.
baby over.
It's
Wow,
like,
that's a great idea.
so it's like,
Oh, the day.
IKEA used to, I don't know if they still do. Was it IKEA?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
They used to have childcare of
Yes.
like ball pit.
You're right.
And you like,
right.
I did that one time.
Yes,
Charles out of
Lord.
town. Gavin was a baby and Lane was like 4, almost 5. And we went to IKEA. My mom and dad went too. So it takes a village.
Yeah.
But he got to play in there for like, I think they get like 1 hour, which flew by. But still, I did it. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have been like, sure, take my
I
child
know.
for an hour
I
in the
think
ball
I have
pit.
trust issues.
I know.
couldn't
I
even
don't
do it at
know.
the YMCA. I'm like,
Oh, really? Oh,
But
I don't.
Probably
I'm like,
now I could. But
Yeah.
like back in the day, I
Yeah.
was a weirdo. I had problems, but
no. I probably should
That
have.
is a genius idea, because then if you offer that section, the moms that
You could put it
willingly-
in the baby section.
That's right.
With one of those
Yes.
security guards standing right there so nobody takes off with the baby.
I love this idea.
Anyways.
So much. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
the next one.
Yeah.
So we both decided tantrum,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Okay, would you rather never need to do laundry again or never wash dishes again?
Laundry.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have this it never goes away. It's so much laundry.
It's
It never gets put away.
yeah.
It's so bad.
I don't mind laundry. Well, okay. So this is the thing also. I wash everything.
Yes.
I hand wash everything.
Oh.
Like
Like with your hands?
not like plates and forks and but like all of our tumblers.
Yeah.
I hand wash all my
Wow.
dishes.
Oh.
So I
That's
think
next
for
level.
that reason, and I honestly don't mind laundry. I keep laundry going.
I can wash laundry and dry laundry with the best of them
Yeah.
all day. I just can't
Yeah.
fold it, hang it, put it away.
Yeah. See,
That's
I don't
really
mind
it.
that. But I will say, do you have your kids help with that stuff?
Yes,
Because
every weekend. Yeah.
once they started
It does
helping, I just put it on their bed.
Yeah.
And then
know where
that's
we
how
get-
I've done all my loads. All the loads of laundry go on the bed.
Yep.
Because that's where you have to sleep, so you have to put it away.
So we've made
if
the
I
mistake,
started
we
a
put it in
pile,
the
I
guest
wouldn't.
bed.
Oh yeah.
That's the problem.
Oh no, is that a problem or is that genius?
It's in the door stays closed, so it's
Yeah.
piles of laundry.
But if you need
That's
something
it.
in the meantime,
I
it's
know where to
like
find it. I'm like,
Yeah.
your old room.
Yeah.
It's Sandra's old room, because now they're in the same room.
okay.
So
If I
think
had a
that would
space
work.
upstairs, all 3 of our bedrooms upstairs
Yes.
are all being occupied.
Yes.
If there was probably an
Yeah.
empty bedroom, I probably
That's
would go
literally
that
what I do.
route.
I take it from the dryer and just
Yeah.
go straight back there, and then close the door, and then I don't see it.
Yeah, and I don't
Yeah.
love. I also have like a drying mat, so I always washing dishes. So there's always something out drying.
you.
So I think, well, just
Yeah.
because of that, I think I'd love
Does
if that
like,
went
hurt
away.
Your nails at all, or you
What?
don't feel like there's like constant with water?
Oh
and,
no. I have one of those like brushes too.
Do you wear gloves?
No,
Okay.
no. But so for that reason, I think it would be dishes.
Yeah.
There's probably some things I could stick in the dishwasher that it's like I don't know if it's because that's how my mom did it. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
how I do it.
My grandma did it.
Just okay. Next, would you rather do? Oh, this one's funny. Okay, would you rather do all the housework forever, or have your spouse do it all, but not the way you want it done?
I'm just gonna stick with what's going on right now. I'll do it
Okay.
all
yeah.
my way.
Wouldn't that? I mean, it's almost painful.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not there yet.
Because I'm thinking if Charles put the dishes away, which I don't even know that he knows we have a dishwasher.
Okay.
If he put all the dishes away, the cabinets would all be open.
This is an inside joke between me and another mom.
Okay.
Who we used to always make fun of our husbands about letting the pans soak. Like they can never be washed,
yeah. No, they got it.
always
Yeah,
soak.
just got to
So
soak.
we would always send each other pictures of the pan that was soaking.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Never fails. It soaks.
And then you wash it after it's soaked for some hours.
Yep. Every time.
Yeah.
Just let it
Yeah,
soak.
I think I would do it all too.
Okay.
Okay, 2 more. I thought about you with this one. Would you rather never drink wine again or never drink coffee again?
Oh,
I know.
I think you have to. Would you rather
Never have
Probably-
wine or coffee?
honestly, it would have to be wine. So you give up wine, you just don't have to worry about it. You don't drink it. You're probably healthier for it. It's just like
I don't know.
I've been
My
saying
mother
coffee.
swears it's medicinal.
I know it probably is, but like
That's what she tells my children.
But I agree. But then I don't know. Coffee probably. I don't drink that much coffee, so I love having my cup of coffee.
Yeah, same.
Kind of. So, sorry. I think I'd probably be better off if I didn't drink wine. Not
Yeah.
wine.
I think I'd same. I don't really drink wine a ton, and I don't really drink a ton of coffee, but I do. I look forward to it. I have mine
too.
with Carline.
Yes.
So it makes Carline, like, that's my treat, going to
Yes,
Carline.
I agree. And I
Same.
love coffee.
Okay, last one. Would you rather have a night of uninterrupted sleep or a day of uninterrupted me time?
Me time during
Same.
the day. Yeah.
Same. Praise the Lord. I feel like I'm in the phase of life. I'm just in a good phase of life. I love the ages of my kids.
Yeah.
I don't
awesome.
really get interrupted at night.
I don't either.
So,
I feel like, I'm sleeping good for the first time in a while. Well, not this past week, but up until this past week. So I feel pretty good about it. But I dream of me time. I suck at me time. I actually never just do anything myself.
Yeah.
Like getting my nails done every 3 weeks is just what is really. But then I talk to my lady because I really like her. So
same.
It's really not.
if somebody else is in the room, I'm not having me time. It could be a stranger.
Yeah.
And if I have free time, I'll fill it with somebody else.
Totally.
Yeah. But, okay.
Yeah.
So, switching.
Yes.
From that was just fun, lighthearted. I was needing some
That was intense,
not.
though.
I know.
That's how like we do car trips and like my husband would always play that and we always end up like so mad like you have to pick. You must pick.
That's how I am too.
Yeah.
Or if people say like, if you had $1 million, what would you do? I could think all day about like, well, no, this would be better.
Yeah.
Actually, like I hate that stuff.
It's sad.
Lane does too. He doesn't.
$1
He
isn't
doesn't
even, like,
answer.
that much money
No, I know
anymore.
for real.
It's so annoying.
Yeah,
Okay.
for real. I'd go to Florida for 2 days.
Go to Disney World. Okay.
Okay, so we are kind of in a season, similar season of like sports. You
Yes.
just finished wrestling. We're doing
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah.
Got basketball, and I love it. Like, love being a sports mom.
Yeah.
Love that my kids love sports, and we all kind of do that as a family.
Yes.
It kind of got me thinking because in the Chiefs game,
Yes.
a little bit controversial when Travis Kelce
How do you feel about
got real passionate in front of. And I mean, I get it. Like, you're in the Super Bowl. So my thing is, So my thing is like, I get that like sports bring out some strong emotions.
Sure.
But I also feel like, and like nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
So nobody's expecting anybody to be perfect. But I feel like life is kind of, these are wise words from Rebecca. I feel like we always have a way to bring up Rebecca. She always comes to my mind.
We need to add a third chair.
Seriously.
It needs to be here.
I mean, I've tried to peer pressure her to get on here. So
I'll
maybe
try to
someday. Yeah.
Work it in.
But we've talked before about just like, life is about like learning to like edit yourself. You know what I mean? Like constantly just some self-reflection, editing yourself. I know she's so good. She's so good. So deep. But I was just thinking I was talking to actually Gavin about this too. We've been having just a lot of talks about sportsmanship and the kind of like person you want to be. Like athlete, yes, but like person, like your true character. I feel like who you really are does kind of come out.
Yep.
And we all have things,
Yeah,
you know what I
we all
mean?
got
No,
things.
and that's why I tell him I'm not expecting you to be perfect, but just like, having some self-control in those moments.
Yes. And I saw one snippet of Jason Kelsey kind of being like, yo, bro, that was.
Yeah, kind of calling him out.
Yes, and I liked the big brother kind of.
Yeah.
That was, I appreciated that. I definitely.
And I feel like he can handle that too.
I do too. And I mean, I felt like he handled it in a mature way. I do believe, like, we didn't see the full picture or whatever, but I'm not standing up for it. And actually, I was, no matter what, I am a respect your authority or coach or whatever it is.
Same.
So that was hard for me to see because he kind of looked like he got like, jolted. And that looked, it just, if he didn't mean to, I wish that he would have taken a stronger stance in saying, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Or that he messed up, or did he?
I think he has.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think he has, and they kind of made it lighthearted. Like even Andy Reid was like, "Oh, I was kind of off balance," and he's a really passionate guy.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Well, intense guy or whatever, or competitive.
But yeah.
But yeah. So.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I've just been thinking about. I've had a lot of conversations lately, just about like what kind of teammate, like because I was telling Gavin even this morning, like. When kids are doing good, when his teammates are doing good, I mean, he's your hype man. Yeah, he loves it. Yes. And he's a great, encourager. But we've been talking about, when people are not doing great, that's probably even more. We need to be like, hey, guys, we got this. Let's go. Last night. Oh. I was broken. Oh, same.
Graham is the cutest kid that ever existed. And
same. So I think that the same thing, I guess. Yeah. I know. I thought it was a 3.
Yeah, they were all.
So this was another lesson we were talking about, though. So Gavin started. So what happened? We were down by 3. He runs down, launches what we all think is a 3-pointer. It's a little second grader, so it's a little big shot, and makes it, and is over the moon. And then the ref counts it as 2, so they lose by 1. So it quickly went from cheering to tears. So this was another conversation we had last night. It's hard.
Yeah.
And I don't envy the job of a ref.
Nope. That ref was a ref when we were in high school.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, we knew him.
Well, we've had lots of refs, too, especially with middle school basketball, and I do not envy their jobs. But it was a good conversation because Gavin wanted to start complaining about the ref, like how that was not, he made the bad call.
Yeah.
And complaining about the ref, and losing well, and just like, hey.
Yeah.
That's the call they made, and you got to... You know what I mean?
Well, you know what got me last night? That was a lot of lessons to learn and teach there and character building. But so my whole thing was these are second grade games. I feel like, okay, once you're getting into Lane's grade, it's more serious. People,
it's
maybe
serious.
Can be more, but the parents at the second grade game were literally throwing whatever towards Tom and my
throwing
husband.
things?
No, sorry,
sorry,
mean
literal.
Comments, you guys are trash talking us or the husbands. And Alicia was like, "Did you?" And Sarah were like, "Did you hear that?" And once I heard that that's what was happening, my entire mentality changed because I was like,
once it becomes personal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I was like, why am I so mad at these people? It's a second grade game. Go back to the feeling you had is this is just a... Yes. But what saved me was the gentleman who had the daughter on the other team.
Okay.
Who... Somebody made a really good shot on our team. And he goes, he turns around and is like, that was a great shot. Basically being a wonderful opponent.
Yes.
It saved me
That's
from
what I
the
love.
other dude.
Yes.
I was like, okay, I'm back.
Yes.
So this is about teaching our young children how to be good sportsmen. And I was like, this is the dude who saved us.
And they're children. So I feel that way so the highest level we are now in the 7th grade, but so we played for the district championship game last night and lost to Catholic. Their kids were shooting lights out.
Everything.
Which this is kind of funny too. We have some, people are just competitive, super competitive, but I tease, there's a dad that we're good friends with, I tease. And I'm like, would you sit by me because I see the sweatshirt that says, I just want everyone to have fun. I was like, would you sit by me if I wore that sweatshirt?
That's hilarious.
Because I feel like those are children and doing awesome. So
yes, good job, children.
They did. They were shooting lights out and had a great game. Sometimes you have a great game, sometimes you don't.
That's right.
So
that's right.
Just how I feel. That's why I've got to remind myself, they are children. They are children, and they're having a big moment. We were not having a big moment, and that stinks for sure. But like,
good for them.
They're children, and they're having a good moment, and just be happy for them.
I know. That's tough.
See, why can't people be happy for the Chiefs? Just look at it like that.
Look at it like that.
You're just you win some and you lose some.
Yeah.
You have to be good winners. Man. You have to be good losers.
Well, and you were an athlete. I was an athlete. Like can you remember putting yourself in that moment of the game and like praying? Like, I will do anything, God, if you just let us win.
Yeah, negotiating with God. Yeah.
Literally. I remember it. Aww. I was very, I wore Daffy Duck underwear every
you were superstitious.
Game. I was superstitious. Hey. I was just like so into it.
Yeah.
But our basketball team was undefeated for 3 years, so that.
Oh, that's pressure.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I was almost glad when our team lost, because like Boogie.
Yeah.
He's just exactly like me, and he was like, I feel so nervous. We have to win. I was like, honestly, in my brain, I was like,
yes,
so that we get that loss out of the way.
Yes, I agree. I'm the same way. I agree.
Yeah. So
I agree. I feel like I've suppressed the competitiveness because once I got out of like actually competing, I was like, if I'm going to do this, I want it to be for fun, for me personally.
Yes.
Like, and if I'm not having
on
fun,
the other side where you're like, okay, it actually doesn't matter, and probably some of the losing makes you who you makes builds a lot more character than winning,
for sure.
Okay,
for sure. And there are I hear a lot of parents talk about their kids having anxiety in sports, and I'm like, it's supposed to be for fun. I love this sport. I want to be a part of a team.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's come a long way. It has evolved, but it's interesting watching. Yeah, it's
a good topic.
So, okay, I saw this Tim Tebow quote I was just going to share with you. Yes. It was like a reel, but it's just like with work ethic, as far as like if there is something you love and you want to do anything, sports, playing an instrument, whatever. I thought this was this would be something that would like fuel me.
Yeah.
He says that he had this on his room as a child. It says somewhere he is out there training while I am not, and when we meet, he will win. Oh. So, to motivate you to if you want, and he was talking about how not everybody, very few people are going to be the best at whatever it is, but everybody can be their best.
Oh, that's
you
good.
Can be your best.
I love that.
So I thought that was encouraging.
That's so encouraging. And growing up here, and I was super competitive, and I remember my mom telling me, she because looking different, and then people were mean or whatever, and so she would say, I want you to take your differences and I want you to shine in a good way, and the only thing that they can say about you is that you're good at something, but always know that somebody is always going to be better than you or prettier than you, always. So if you aren't trying to always be the best, it will help you, because I was always worried about it. It helped me being there's always going to be somebody else.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I kind of love that we're kind of wrapping up our show with something that you remember from your mom telling you on the mom show. I feel like that's a good, and hopefully they'll remember the things we're teaching them. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And I have two, which you'll probably realize this too as Xander gets into sports too, but I have two very different athletes, very different kids. They're all different, but athletically different. So parenting them in this realm is different for both of them because they have different struggles. One's, could use some confidence. One could
100%
could lack some confidence. So anyways, but I do love that we ended that with you saying what you remember your mom telling you. Yeah. Okay. So that's our sports moms. We're doing it. We're trying our best. Everybody's trying our best.
I liked constantly editing ourselves.
Yeah.
So good.
As life is a journey, that's what I've been telling my kids too. It's a marathon, and nobody's expecting you to be perfect, which that's just good for me to say out loud, because I'm kind of hard on some different things. Nobody's expecting you to be perfect. Okay. So the happenings. Yeah. Okay. In the happenings, we've already talked about, you've got President's Day plans. Oh, so do we.
President's Day. Yeah. Monday. We're off.
And all of the restaurants that I keep hearing about in Rogersville, I wanted to just real quickly run down. I had lunch with some girlfriends at Time to Loaf, which is in the Murney building with so good. Paninis, salads, soups. Wait, I don't know if there was salad. Paninis, soups, so good. And their bakery, if you want anything that is any baked goods, they are the place to go. So they're open Wednesday through Friday, 9 to 12. Then I've never heard of this, the Yogasaki food truck.
Yep. Never heard of it.
Will posted pictures of like sushi, hibachi, so good. And then I looked at their Facebook page and it shows like pictures of like lines, like.
Wow.
Yeah, and I couldn't find their hours, but look them up.
Yeah.
And then the Divine, you've been to Divine, so good.
So, their salads and lobster rolls.
Yeah.
The salads are delicious. They're fresh and they've got all these vegetables. They're really good.
Yeah, so some exciting things.
Fun.
So we already have, we got good Chinese,
Yes.
good Mexican.
Barbecue.
We've got some fast foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, barbecue. And now, so I was super excited about that because, we want to, spend our time and our money in Rogersville.
I like that.
And then, so Charles and I are going this weekend to Kansas City, just the two of us. And I already started feeling guilty for not bringing our kids. I'm like, no, we need this. But it's funny how you do that. I'm like, no, we need this. And then you've got big plans.
Going to Florida.
Oh, sunshine.
No, it's
the
not.
beach.
The forecast is
Oh, it's going to change. There's time.
I pray that it
There's
does,
time for it
'cause
to
I need
change.
sunshine.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just part of the day. I don't know.
What part of Florida?
Cocoa Beach.
Oh, I've been to Cocoa
I've been
Beach.
to Cocoa Beach. Is it
I
nice?
went on my. That's a story.
Oh.
My senior
Oh.
trip with a friend to Cocoa Beach.
Yeah.
I
Friend has
have
a
fun
house there,
memories.
so-
Oh, so fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well.
Yeah, we'll see you. We'll get together in a couple weeks before spring break.
Yes.
And hope you guys have a good weekend. And we'll see you next time.